Diabolical Max. Shayna, don't worry about who watching. Just start the live. My bad. I was trying to take a picture or something so I can send it to somebody. I don't know what the name of this piece is called, and I'm trying to the Mamma Jamma Slammer I got from a brother. Just got this Mamma Jamma Slammer from a brother, so I'm trying to figure out what it is. So I'm texting Nancy, trying to show him. All right. Max, I got all the messages you sent me today, and I definitely listened to everything that you sent me. That shit was fucking funny. But we're here today because Umar's sister, get that back together, get that back in his Mamma Jamma Slammer. Umar's sister, all right, let me put this up. No, it's not loaded. Make sure it's not loaded. But cocaine and cookies. Umar, not a rookie. That shit was funny as hell. You know what was crazy? When you sent me that song, I was listening, watching a video that had that song at the end of the video. And that's why I started laughing. Hold on, let me send this text and we can get started. Yeah, we got some big news going on. Tasha K cooked Umar, cooked Umar, and then number two, Umar's sister called the Popo ho, called the Popo to do a wellness check. Oh, it's a 32. Okay. My bad. Yeah, called the Popo for a wellness check on his mother. I don't know the results of what happened. Um, Umar didn't say what happened, but you know what's crazy? I was watching that tape. There's a video I want to watch. The dude did a joint called "To Catch a Umar." Kakalaka, what's up? And he has some really good points. And I'm gonna go over that too. I want to go over that too. Uh, yeah, that's exactly what I got. Yeah, you can pull a bass pin. Yeah, how you clean this shit? Hold on. I'm trying to figure out how to clean my little 5 shot 32 I just got from my brother. See, all the other joints I got, big shit. They gotta stay in the house. Now I got me a little pocket rocket. Run up on them if you want to. Now I got a little KKC. What's good, baby? Now I got me a little 32 pocket rocket. Run up on rim if you want to. All my other shit is too big to take outside. But now I got me a 5 shot pocket rocket. I just gotta clean that joint. And man that was sending me videos on how to clean it. You said he's a what? Mr. Switchy. What you say? I wouldn't be surprised he on them snow bunnies and booger sugar. Oh yes, he definitely is. KKC can tell you that. KKC an expert on that. An expert on that. But did you hear the news, KKC? I was watching you live earlier too at work. I was listening to you. As you was doing your live, the news dropped about it. His mother, his sister finally called the popo on him about what he'd been doing with his mother. And Tasha K ripped him a new butthole. No diddy. No diddy. She ripped him a new butthole. He got hit with the stuck with the she hit him with the got stuck with the get that nigga a new butthole. I was like, oh, top. So let me go to Night and Day Network. The three main channels I've been watching lately is KKC, Night and Day, and that's all up and down my timeline, bro. KKC, your live streams is like back to back down my timeline. You, Lennon, and who else I just said? Night and Day Network. You said evidence holder. Oh, right. Got an evidence holder. No, I gotta get one. I gotta get a. I wanna get one. She definitely did. She ripped that nigga a new butthole. That shit was crazy. Y'all know me. I wouldn't call myself a fan of Tasha K. I like some of the things she do. Some of the shit is like, you know, I wouldn't call myself. I can't say I like or dislike her because sometimes she do good work. Other times, bitch, mind your business. But this time, she did good work and ripped that nigga a new bunghole. She ripped that nigga a new bunghole. I need TP. What do you say on Beavis and Butthole? Beavis and Butthead. I need TP for my bunghole. Bungholio. She ripped him a new bungholio. All right, so let's get into this first video. Tasha K ripping him a new bungholio. All right. 16 people in the chat. Make sure y'all hitting that like button, family. Y'all know the routine. It's the likes that get me back in the algorithm. I need y'all to hit that like. When did O Solo battle bill collector? Let me put that on my watch list. My bad. Ever since I got that strike last week, I've been stripped out the algorithm. So I need y'all to hit that like button for me, so y'all can get back in the algorithm. Need y'all to hit that like button for me. I need you to definitely be active in the chat and hitting that like button as y'all come in, family. Share this video. He said, I need TV for my bunghole. That's what he said. That's what he said. I need TV for my bunghole. Bunghole, yo. That's exactly what he said. Y'all remember the Beavis and Butthead movie? That's King World and Kulu. Beavis and Butthead. Earth and Bernie. Bernie and Earth. Yo, they look just I couldn't put my finger on it on who them two niggas look like. Earth and Bernie. Look, Kulu and King World standing next to each other. Earth and Bernie. Bernie and Earth. All right, let's get into this video.
If that's how you say it, I don't know. Jermaine, Jeffrey, all hood niggas. I'm just letting you know, okay? And Jermaine has been standing on the side of the internet, begging and grifting and pandering to the Black community only, isolating the white community because he knows, especially if the white community were scammed like the black community was, they would have had his ass locked up a long time ago. But for us, it take us 20, 30 years to catch a predator. You see how long it took us to catch R. Kelly?
Yo, she ain't even lying about that. I ain't even think about that. Like he doesn't want to get no money from any other race. He doesn't want to get no grants. He looked like a fucking gorilla in that picture. Look at him. Put it up full mask. Look at him. This the man y'all want? What the fuck? This is who y'all want teaching y'all kids. Y'all can give y'all money to. But you don't want no money from people outside the black race. And you don't want to take no government grants. My nigga. Why only two, like it's one or the other. Like, oh, I understand I'm pro-black, we don't need money from anybody else. But to say you don't want no money from the government, don't you find that suspicious? Don't you find that suspicious? Blink, blink, blink. How he always do it. Don't you find that suspicious? Blink, blink, blink. And the reason why is what she said too. But another aspect to it, they gonna want to look at them books. If he got a grant from the government, he got to show where what he doing with the money. There is no in between. You can't tell the government, oh, did you use a hater, you ain't donate. You can't tell them that. And you damn sure can't tell them white folk that. Oh, I'm a hater. Huh? No, you refuse to let me know what's going on. You don't want to be transparent, huh? Hello, FBI. Yeah, we got another nigger on the loose. This nigger then took my money. Hey, what's the number of the real 911? They call the cops so quick.
Here we go. Okay, we're in this again. And so he's been standing on the side of the road collecting coins, anywhere from $10 to $50 per black family to help open up a school that is still vacant till this day in 2025. Matter of fact, I believe it's being auctioned off if it hasn't been auctioned off right now. Okay, so let's get into the timeline of this because you guys know I like to go through it all. All right, and so he has been pandering and grifting to y'all about starting a school called the Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy. Okay, I had to think about that. He's said it so many times I can't even believe that I had to think about it because he uses repetition. And when you repeat something, a lot of times, just like when they repeat a song on the radio that you hate and then you end up liking it, you will end up saying, yes, I like it. Yes, I'm going to donate. And that's exactly what he uses in order to get donations out of black people who don't like to read or research. Okay?
Yo, damn, her ways is spinning. She riding spinners. She riding spinners. She riding. God damn, hold, Tasha. I ain't even gonna lie. Blue. She did say something about her belly in the beginning. She was like, who cares about a flat stomach? I mean, I don't weight shame like that. You know, I like a little thickness. It's just the way you're sitting right now. You know, that's all I'm saying. I think Tasha K is all right. I think she's fine for it, you know, for her age. I think she's fine. Doesn't take old biddies. He said he's supposed to tell that non, yup. He's supposed to let people know when, if you're a donor, if you ask him to, by law, according to Muhammad, by law, any nonprofit, if you are a donor, you ask that man, let me see those books. He has 3 days to show you everything. He has to, by law. Yeah, you got some big taters.
Because a person that likes to take their time to read and research and not just listen to someone who is very charismatic and very stern with their words.
Look at him. Hold on. I ain't gonna lie. Did anybody else get a taste for milk and cookies? Or is it just me? Anybody else get a taste for milk and cookies when that thing popped out? I was like Dave Chappelle. Come on, Teddy. What Dave Chappelle said, he's like, I was like a Jedi. Come on, I think I did it. Come on, Teddy. Let me stop. I'm just fucking around.
And extremely articulate, would literally pull it back, shave all the hair off on his face, okay? Give him a haircut and you'll really see
too, man. I ain't even gonna lie.
The fuck he is, okay? Now, the whole scheme has been going down for 15 years. This, in my opinion, is the longest running fundraising schemes ever in history, and it's still going on to this day because he is still begging for money to help y'all to save a school that never opened. Never opened. Now, he started this scheme in 2010, all right, with this whole dream. And I remember Dr. Umar was so flexing with his tongue. He had my cousin calling me, have you heard Dr. Umar? He the truth. He the truth. And I never got it. I'm like, why y'all? They ain't no different than fucking Brother Polite. And you know what Brother Polite is, right? In jail, registered as a...
I'm going to keep it a being with you. I'm trying to listen to what she's saying. But you get where I'm going with this. All the men in the chat. I'm trying to listen to what she's saying, but yeah, very distracting, Tasha. Very, very distracting. Extremely distracting. I'm listening. I'm listening to what she's saying. All in the way. All in the way. I'm listening, you know, it's throwing me off. Them taters is throwing me off, man. It's really fucking me up now. But what she's saying is some true stuff. All right, come on, go play. I'll be right here soon. I'm done. This ain't gonna be a long night. Why you find that gun? Why? What gun? Leave it alone. Stop touching it. Leave it alone. It ain't none of your business. You stay away from it. Now I gotta move it. Now I gotta move it. I don't know how the fuck you found it. You gotta care about people. No, I ain't gonna do nothing. It's to protect my family and you. Now go play, buddy. I don't even know how you found it going through my stuff. Yeah, I gotta hide it somewhere high up in the closet or something. I gotta get me a lockbox. Got milk? That's up at max. That's what I'm saying. Anybody else get a taste for milk and cookies? But what she's saying, breast milk, you make my day. Right. All right. Let's stop being Umar in the chat. We acting like Umar right now. We supposed to be better than him. But god damn, Tasha. I know that's the first thing your husband go for. I would. She just be arguing with me. I'd be like, man, you suck a titty right now. You say something else. Like, no. That'd be my argument. What? Bitch, what? Say something else. I suck a titty. Every time we argue. Every time we get into an argument, bitch, say something else. I suck a titty right now. I tenderize them titties like chicken cutlets. Wait, you said the government allowed this to happen to stop any future legitimate help from the black youth. I'm not gonna lie, that's a great point. And what did Lyndon B. Johnson say? Was it Lyndon B. Johnson? He was right. He said we killed all their, we underlined all their leaders, and if any other leader rises, he would be under us. He said something to that nature. Something I'm paraphrasing. That might not be the exact words they said, but that's what he's basically what he said. He said any other leaders that come up, we unalived all their leaders, and if they have any other leaders, they're gonna come from us. Boom. But let's get back to what she's saying because she is spitting facts. He said to shut her up. I grabbed Titty. You goddamn right I would. You said it was you said it was Hoover that said that? I thought it was Lyndon B. Johnson, the dude that came in after Kennedy. I could be wrong. One of them said it. You know what's crazy about J. Hoover? Nigga was half black. He was a nigga.
Sex offender. Didn't preach or didn't live by anything that he told y'all to motherfucking live by. Remember, do as I say, not as I motherfucking do. And he was doing his girlfriend's children. Now back to Dr. Umar. Okay, because he ain't doing his children, but he definitely doing the hoes on the road that he meets. Okay, that fall for these
22 people in the building. Make sure y'all hitting that like button.
The way he articulates words and says he's gonna help their sons.
I need y'all to be hitting that like button as y'all come in. It gets me back into the algorithm. So please hit that like button, y'all. You know, I ain't asking for nothing. All I'm asking is y'all to hit that like button. So please do so. Thank you kindly.
And I have yet to find a black boy that he's helped, including his motherfucking self, because the way that his ex-girlfriend Siobhan came out here and said he was living because he's still living with his mama, and that's a boy mentality. And you can say, oh, it's not, but when you're living off of your mother's welfare, okay, Medicaid and all that stuff and food stamps to take care of yourself, Yo,
I ain't lying. I mean, I understand you can fall back on hard times. Sometimes you might have to go back to your mom's house. You might have a breakup. Y'all had an apartment, and you decide to go back to your mom's house. I understand that. But if you're living with your mother and off of her dime, two, it's one thing to live with your mom. There's a whole other ball game to not have no job, begging for donations, and stealing her money, taking her money too. That she's right. That is boy mentality. He is a little boy masquerading as an alpha. That's why he's so intimidated by other men. If you watch his interaction with when men say something to him, when a man corrects him, what does he try to do? He tries to go after. He tries to say, "Oh, you're broke. Oh, you're not 6'3". You're not alpha." He'll say stuff like that because he's projecting. I realized that last week. He's projecting all his insecurities onto whatever man he's arguing with. He projects his insecurities onto them. 15 years to push a school right. He said that chocolate. Tell me, I ain't gonna lie. She fucking me up today. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't never looked at Tasha like that before. Boy.
A boy. And he needs to go to his own school that he's never gonna motherfucking open, okay? Hopefully he'll be going to school in prison here soon. When I'm done with this video, and I don't give a damn what none of y'all got to say at all. At all. Now, let me go ahead and pull up these receipts real quick. Okay.
He might be going to hold on, let's see. I'm not gonna talk through her receipts. I'm gonna let her play her receipts. But he might go to prison after this. I'm gonna keep it funky with you because there's been smaller channels picking this up. Tasha K is one of the big heavy hitters. She got 1 million and something. How many subscribers she got? This might be her small channel. Yeah, this is her small channel with 150K. But her bigger channel, this might be a fan channel. But her big channel that she goes off of is 1 million something subscribers. And that's a heavy hitter. So now this is, on the big screen. I mean, all the like, let's say it was TVs. I would be like a 22. My channel would be like a 22-inch. Lennon channel is growing. It would be like a 32-inch. Tasha K is a 55-inch. He on the big screen now. And a lot of people is going to see this video. A lot of people is covering it. It's one thing to have a bunch of small channels cover it. Yeah, that does go viral. But when the big channels like this catch it, that's going to catch a lot of people's eyes. And then people are going to start saying, oh, who's this guy? You know, newsy folks, let me call the FBI. You know, there's always a Karen out there.
Helped, including his motherfucking self, because the way that his
Make
ex-girlfriend
sure
Siobhan
y'all hitting that
came
like.
out here and said he was living because he's still living with his mama, and that's a boy mentality. And you can say, oh, it's not, but when you're living off of your mother's welfare, okay, Medicaid and all that stuff and food stamps to take care of yourself, you're a boy.
Nico, what's up?
And he needs to go to his own school that he's never gonna motherfucking open, okay? Hopefully he'll be going to school in prison here soon. When I'm done with this video, and I don't give a damn what none of y'all got to say at all. Now, let me go ahead and pull up these receipts real quick, okay? Now, according to IRS Form 990, the filings reveal disturbing financial irregularities, okay, with Jermaine. That's how he files it. He doesn't file it under Dr. Umar. It's Jermaine, okay? Now, the nonprofit shows assets of $634,436 as of 2024. This is what he's saying that he raised. This is what he
said he raised over damn near 700 grand in 2024. And goddamn, put that hairline up full mass. It is up full mass. That nigga hairline looked like a roller coaster. Whoever did his shit fucked him up. Gave that nigga a whopper with cheese and pickles. 2024, that nigga raised damn near 700. But listen when he was making off what he put for what he was making off his interviews.
Reported. Okay, now you know he go begging inside of that car without a haircut every other day or on the side of the building in which he lives in, because they say his house is right there on a row house in Philadelphia somewhere. Okay, and his mama inside, and she ain't had a diaper change in months. Okay, this is according to the girlfriend. Shout out to the mother, and I hope the family can get.
And you notice, look, this is what I mean by it's being on the big screen, and the people gonna start getting concerned. The girlfriend came out and said something about the mother not being properly cared for. Now Tasha is saying it. This dropped yet last night. Wellness check today. Telling you.
That woman away, because he's really giving me Jaguar right and how she was taking care of her motherfucking mother, okay, collecting the check, but wouldn't feed her, change her, or nothing. Remember that? And that old lady died in agony. Now,
damn, I didn't know Jaguar Wright was the one that the other chick was talking about. I didn't know Jaguar Wright did that to her mother. That's ridiculous. Me and my mother ain't got the best relationship. But still, like, nah, I could never do that to the woman that carried me for 9 months. I shared the same body with this woman. I don't care what my mother has done to me. And you know, me and like I said, my mother and I grew up like brother and sister. We've had our differences. We bumped heads because we don't got that relationship. But at the end of the day, I shared the same body with this woman. There is no fucking way in hell I could ever treat my mother the way these two individuals treated theirs. Now, when she gets on my nerve, I tell her, nursing home. Just to fuck with her. I tell her that sometimes too. Nursing home. I'll be fucking with her all the time because I'm the oldest, so I get the final say. Nursing home. I'll be fucking with her too. I give her this face too. I go just like this. Nursing home. And she'd be like, yeah, nah, motherfucker. I'm going with your brother and your sister taking care of me. Nursing home. I'll be fucking with her all the time, but I would never ever do it. I shared the same body with this woman. We may have our differences, and I may harbor some type of, even the slightest bit of resentment, even if I did. But hypothetically speaking, even if I did harbor any type of resentment, and I have my issues with my mother, I'm not gonna lie about that. But I shared the same body with this woman for 9 months. She carried me when she did not have to. She had her whole life ahead of her. 14 years old, going on 15. She had a whole life ahead of her. She was a basketball star, a track star. She gave all that up. I could never, ever repay that. So to see these motherfuckers doing this shit is disgusting. I don't give a damn what my mother did to me. She had me when she didn't have to. She had the option. Shit, I would have took the other option if I was her. Sometimes I feel that way. 15 years old, imagine me at 15. I got 5 kids now. So imagine me at 15. And then 18 with your second. Out there on your own. No help from nobody. But your mother, you know. But your mother has asthma, so she can't work no more. Can't repay that. Can't repay that. But I'll do my best. I don't know how. But I joke around with her all the time. Nursing home. I fuck with her all the time about that.
According to the
At least put them in, at the very fucking least, a nursing home would have been justice for them. To have her sitting in with a shitty diaper, a rash on her ass because she's sitting in piss and feces is diabolical. She said, "No, I'm taking care of my parents." Yeah, I know who taking care of me when I, my oldest daughter. That's my ride or die right there. That is my motherfucking ride or die. I know who taking care of me when I get old. She ain't letting nothing happen to me. And that's what happens when you're a good parent.
because he's really giving me Jaguar right.
Me and my mom got our issues, but she was a good parent. She did the best that she could with what she had, and I always thank her for that. That's my motherfucking Wonder Woman.
And how she was taking care of her motherfucking mother, okay? Collecting the check, but wouldn't feed her, change her, or nothing. Remember that? And that old lady died in agony. Now, according to the IRS filings, this is inconsistent reporting of contributions, okay? Now, while official filings show that only $321,408 in total contributions over the last 5 years, evidence suggests Johnson raised significantly more through other channels, okay? Meaning books and all of that. He's reported GoFundMe campaigns, all right, that he's been suspended from.
Filings
show that only $321,408 in total contributions over the last 5 years.
What he said?
Remember that? And that old lady died in agony. Now, according to the IRS filings, this is inconsistent reporting of contributions, okay? Now, while official filings show that only $321,408 in total contributions over the last 5 years, evidence suggests Johnson raised
That nigga said over the last 5 years, he only raised 300,000. Get the fuck out of here. The first joint you said you raised 6 in 2024.
Significantly more through other channels, okay, meaning books and all of that. He's reported GoFundMe campaigns, all right, that he's been suspended from through 2014 and 2015 of over $400,000 raised before the account suspension. That's a lot of money for
even his GoFundMe alone at 400K. How you only raised 300,000 over the last 5 years? Oh yeah, you going to jail, nigga. You're gonna go to jail. Dun dun. Pro Winters, peace and welcome. Chantel, peace and welcome. Ooh, how you doing, Chantel? I hope his mom is okay and in good health. She needs a professional caregiver. That's facts. Big facts.
GoFundMe, okay? PayPal donations, approximately $125,000 documented. Speaking fees and direct donations, estimated $750,000. Man, raise all this money.
The nigga, you heard it? Speaking fees. The nigga raised 700 grand off of doing speaking events and interviews. So you damn near raised them. I want y'all to listen to what I'm saying here. The nigga damn near made $1 million off of interviews and doing speaking fees, speaking at events. He damn near raised $1 million off of that. Damn near $1 million off of that. 700 grand, or just off that alone. Just off that alone. And I wonder how much he put into that school. Bro, first you see, remember the first number, y'all. 600, damn near 700 grand in 2024. 700 grand in speaking fees and all that. That's a mill and some change right there. That's just for 2024 and 2025. That's a meal right there. What the fuck are you doing with all that? Them trips ain't spending all that. Boy, did he turn the heat down. He did more to turn the heat down. God damn. That nigga buying bricks at a time. He ain't buying little 8 balls. No. Hector been booming the last 2 years. Hector been booming. The last 2 years, Hector has been booming. Hector, more Hector, more Hector booming right now. Hold on, real quick. Let me send the second message. Hector is booming. Yo, 40 people in the chat. Make sure y'all hit that like button for me, family. It's free. And if anybody want to support the channel, the Cash App, PayPal is going along the screen at the bottom right here where my finger is. Rim TV for the Cash App, Remiel for the PayPal. And it's pinned to the top of your chat if anybody want to do that. But most importantly, the only thing I'm asking for is y'all to hit that like button. You want to hit the Cash App, PayPal, that's up to you. But I need you to hit that like button. Get me back in the algorithm. Whoa, Hector got a whip. The Hector probably riding around in Lambo right now. All the money he can spend.
Ain't got a haircut yet. Total estimated funds 1.6 to 2 million that they can account for, and this is with them digging. They've been on his ass, okay? And we're going to talk about how much they've been on his ass, and that's the reason why that damn school is on the auction block right now, vacant school that never opened. And he promised to open it in 2013 and kept pushing back the opening date and blamed us, well, not me, y'all, if y'all donated, as to why it can't open, because black people can't stick together, okay? Even though he was running it like a mom and pop shop, because I'm gonna show y'all, I'm gonna give y'all some other people that have done similar things like this in the past, and they are still successful to this day, black people per se. The facade is crumbling.
Huh? Oh, my bad. My bad. Cut the camera. You're making that say. Threw me right off. Max, I know what you know what I'm talking about. Sitting there like this the whole time. Oh, shit. Sliding a little bit. Goddamn. Shit. Would you say, Tasha? Threw me right. God damn. I know every nigga in the chat. I know every nigga in the chat like this. Drooling.
The whole facade. Anything that this man has talked about on the internet, y'all took as gold. I literally laugh at my cousin now. I say, you remind me of a bitch, you know, first time nigga in jail, and you believe the nigga that befriends you the first day, and that's the one that's raping you. That's exactly the type of energy that Jermaine gives me. Period. You believe everything that he says because he's nice to you, and then the whole time he has a plan to bring you over and fuck you in your ass. Now that the facade is just out there and the cape the face has been revealed as to who Dr. Umar is, I'm gonna stop saying Dr. Umar. His real name is Jermaine. Okay, he had to create a whole pseudo personality to get y'all believe that he was actually smarter than he really is, and I gotta give him.
Yeah. What she was saying is correct. What did she say, Remy? I don't know. What did she say, Remy? It's like, nah. But that is a good point, though. All jokes aside. All titties, I mean, jokes aside. all, all titties, I mean, jokes aside. Yeah. She did make a very good point, bro. The nigga changed. Any nigga that changes goddamn name. I mean, I do have an internet name. Yes. But y'all know my actual name. I don't hide that. I mean, he stopped hiding it once everybody found out that his real name was excuse me, Umar. He stopped hiding it, but he didn't tell you at first. I told everybody at work my name Day Day. And everybody hears me call my son DJ. Everybody hears people in the background call me Big DJ. So Remy L is just my YouTube name. But the nigga took another person's name with all the actual degrees that he claimed that he had. Well, not all of them, but the important ones. That's not a coincidence. It's not a coincidence. Went back to what she was saying.
Credit because he's smart. I mean, the man has raised millions of dollars without an actual job, without an actual degree. Because remember, they came after him in 2018 in Pennsylvania, the psychology board, because he was saying that not only was he related to Frederick Douglass, and that's the reason why he wanted to start a school behind him to help underprivileged Black boys and everything like that. But they also said that he didn't have a license to practice psychology, but he said that he had a certificate in psychology, just like I have a certificate in journalism. But does that make me a journalist? Come on now. Come on. Stop the cap. Stop the motherfucking cap. Now, the facade, like I said, the whole thing is coming down because now the building faces auction. So, yes, he has a building because he had to prove to y'all that, yes, he was doing something with the money, but it was a vacant building. It was sort of like a business being.
I'm sorry, this is throwing me off tonight. I don't mean to be like this tonight. I'm usually not like this, but she's throwing me all the way off. But what she's saying is facts. I am listening. I am joking around a little bit about them tig old bitties. I'm making my jokes about them tig old bitties, but I am actually looking. I mean, that one wasn't on purpose. I am actually paying attention. Listen, God damn it, she throwing me off.
There, Coach Stormy's ex-boyfriend was accused of using a company called BK Lobster and a franchise name to sell people franchises. And so he would have a building that was there, but then when people came to give them money to start a franchise, he wouldn't build them out a franchise. It was a whole scheme, according to his ex-wife, that he did using smoothie shops and franchises. This is what the school is. I got the school, y'all. Now I need the money. Keep giving me the money. It costs money to run this, and so y'all need to keep donating if this is gonna.
Right. That's exactly what I'm saying. Why you think he chose? This is what I've been trying to articulate, but I've been trying to say, but I haven't been able to articulate it the way I want to. Why do you think he chose to buy those rundown buildings? So he had an excuse. So if you kill two birds with one stone, he can show you I'm actually doing something with the money. Right? When he told you he bought them, he leased them. That means you didn't put up all the money that you were supposed to. Where the rest of the money go? Oh, it's for renovation. But I need more money because it takes more money to renovate. We don't have enough. So that's two birds with one stone to show you that he's actually trying to do something, and to get you to keep sending him more money. Oh, we got to fix this. We got to fix that, family. And none of this shit is getting fixed. The building is still the same way it is since he first got it. Nothing has changed except he slapped some paint on the outside to cover up the mold, make it look like he's doing something. You ever noticed that in 6 years, he's only showed you 2 rooms since he let people do the little tour. But you don't see him in any of the classrooms. And if you do, it's the same 2 rooms. It don't take 6 years to fix 2 rooms. The gym, that shit was already intact. All you had to do was sweep the water out.
Work. I need electricians to work for free because it's a nonprofit. I need carpenters to work for free. I need people to donate free desks and everything. I mean, y'all was supposed to run the whole school, and the only person that was going to profit was him. But speaking to his ex-girlfriend, a few other women, they said that Dr. Umar ain't never had no interest in no black boys at all. The only thing he had interest in is putting kids in their vaginas when he meets them on the road after these shows. Okay, so he uses the.
She said it best. Can't find that one, but who can anybody find me a video of a parent saying Umar helped their kid? Can anybody find a kid saying Umar helped me? Don't worry, I'll wait. One video. Just one. Oh, Umar kept my son out of jail. Or the kid. Umar kept me out of jail. He kept me on a straight and narrow path. But I guarantee you can find a bunch of little boys that said, Umar, fuck my mama. I guarantee you. I guarantee you.
Shows to prey on women. Okay, and we're going to talk about the conscious stripper that exposed him back in 2015 in just a second. But basically, the FDMG Academy bank accounts were frozen. Okay, he alleged there was hacking attempts. However, there was no hacking attempts. He owed the IRS motherfucking money. Not only did he owe the IRS motherfucking money, he owed for unpaid vacant property registration fees $15,000. 4 years delinquent. So what was he doing with all the money that he was asking y'all for? Water and sewage charges, $1,800. He ain't paid no water bill. Civil penalties and fees, $456. Total debt, $76,776.44 is what he's owed, including back taxes. And so guess what? They placed liens on the property years ago, back in 2020, okay? And they still haven't gotten their money yet. But yet he's begging to y'all every day, making it seem like it's urgent that y'all give it to him using tactics such as the repetitiveness. Like I said, the repetitive psychology, when you repeat something several times, you guys just be like, oh, I give up. Emotional manipulation, basically pulling at y'all heartstrings and things like that, saying that you need to do it now.
You know what's crazy? She does say this too. It's like a song on the radio. Like all the people from my generation or the generation before me. You don't like the music today, right? None of us really do. but you keep hearing the song over and over on the radio, you eventually start, all right, this is kind of catchy. Then eventually you jam into it. First you're like, man, this is some bullshit. But you keep hearing it over and over. That's what he's doing to his donors and his followers. That's why he repeats himself 3 times. Don't forget, he did study psychology. There's no doubt in my mind that he did study psychology at some point. I don't think he actually finished, but I think he did study psychology. He knows a lot about it. To know that, to keep repeating himself 3 times and drilling it in his donors' heads, that's what he's doing. 43 people in the chat. Make sure y'all hit that like button.
That's the urgency behind it. Also, he blame shifts whenever y'all ask. And he always says, oh, it's PayPal. Oh, it's this. It's the brother down the street, as the why I ain't got to do it. Or he does what we call moving the goalpost. So basically, every time he says he's going to do something, he just pushes out the date longer and longer. And the scheme has been pushed from 2010 all the way up to 2025. And now. Yeah.
Hold on. Huh? Yeah. She's right. What she say, Remy? She said, you was looking at her titties again, wasn't you? No, I wasn't. Yo, this is fuck. I can't do it. I'm sorry. I'm trying. I'm a fucking man at the end of the day. Goddamn, Tasha, what you doing here? You know what she was doing. She knew what she was doing. She knew exactly what she did. It ain't that studio.
Everything that y'all have donated to him to trick off with on the road and leave women pregnant with babies and unpaid child support, but is yet out here trying to preach to y'all and tell y'all how important y'all need to be in y'all children's lives, and allow him to teach your children at the Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy. Now, here's the thing. I'm not saying his vision wasn't ethical. It's totally ethical.
It was.
And a lot of people believe.
The vision that he portrayed to the black community was a great one. And yeah, it was a great one. He said, I am. God damn it, I'm trying to. And she fucking me up. But at the end of the day, she's right. The vision was great. The vision was great. Like he said, not y'all. The vision was great. You know, when I first heard about it, I'm not gonna lie, I was on board. I wasn't finna donate because I wanted to let some time go by and see if this actually was real. And I think it was good. But, you know, after a certain amount of time, like, come on. I know we want this dream so bad for a leader. We don't need a fucking leader. We don't. If everybody just come together, period. We don't need a leader. We just need everybody to come together and do what's right for the community. That's it. I can't focus either. It's fucking me up, Max. I ain't gonna lie. Shit, what is it really? His vision included murdering children. Ah, yeah, you're right about that. I wasn't talking about all that. I'm talking about the vision for the school. She talking about the school. The vision for the school. Now, all that other shit he was talking about, none of us agree with that.
in it, because others such as, now don't get me wrong, because I don't know their names or anything like that. I don't know these people, but I do know that they have successfully built schools that are similar to what
Shoe Butter,
Dr.
King
Umar tried to do.
Randall.
For instance, like Jeffrey Canada. All right, he has the Harlem Children's Zone Promise Academy in New York. He built a cradle to college pipeline. These are notes, okay? Cradle to
Right.
college pipeline with integrated social sciences and 2 charter schools widely documented for improved outcomes and replication lessons. Okay. Also, Dr. Howard Fuller, Milwaukee education reform leader, formerly CEO.
Yo, I saw that, yo. Instead of actually using the money, and that's his donor's fault. That's his donor's fault. Them old ladies was too, where's the wisdom? Where is the wisdom at? I'm donating the money to the school for you to do all the renovations, and you got me up there doing the renovations? I think he's diabolical for that. But then on the other hand, his donors are fucking stupid. I say this to, like, when my baby mom wants something from me, or my sister wants something from me, or anybody wants something from me. Like they want me to, they order food or something, and I'm paying for it. Or we gotta pick the food up. I tell them I'm not buying the food and picking it up, or I'm not buying the food and cooking it too. There's some give and take here. You see what I'm saying? So, so when he asked for them to come and paint it, I'm the whole wait. What are we giving you money for? If you asking me to come up there and paint the motherfucker, the donor's job is to support the money, give him the money. It's his job to get people to use that money to do what he's supposed to do with it. So when I saw that, I was like, what? Yeah, so that's what I was just talking about. The gym was already intact. All they need to do is mop the water out of it. He had them motherfuckers, the old ladies in there mopping water out the gym in the dark. I was like, what the fuck, bro?
CEO of Milwaukee Public Schools, founder Dr. Howard Fuller, Collegiate Academy, longtime advocate who helped create and sustain high-performing options for Black students with strong governments. Hold on. Let me start this over. I'm not saying that what Dr. Umar Johnson wasn't legitimate. It was legitimate, but I feel like the fame and things got to his head, and that's why he's starring in movies, playing himself, doing the exact things that he does to women on the road and leaves them with babies, okay? Because we've interviewed more than one woman, okay? And there have been more than one woman that have come out over the years to tell you the type of nigga that he really is, okay? And what I...
And the thing about these one woman and all these women, none of these women know each other. None of these women talk to each other, but they all got the same exact story. I always say this. If a bunch of people have a problem with one person, right? And none of these people communicate, Rex, what's up? And none of these people know each other or communicate with each other. But they all keep telling you the same fucking things and the same details and the same story about that person. That is true. I've never seen a situation where it wasn't. If you see a bunch of people who got a problem with somebody, yeah, I don't like this person. This person say, I don't like that person either. That person say, I don't like that person. None of these people know each other or talk to each other or communicate. And then they all tell their story. It's the same exact story. Oh, yeah, they're telling the truth. And that's the situation we got here with Umar. They're all saying the same exact story. The conscious stripper, she told us years ago. The throat goat, telling us now. Neither one of these women know each other or talk to each other. But they telling the same story.
Know that Black women love is a real articulate nigga that don't work. They just talk good and fuck good. Okay. Now they're
wait, listen what you just
on the road and leaves them with babies. Okay, because we've interviewed more than one woman. Okay. And there have been more than one woman that have come out over the years to tell you the type of nigga that he really is. Okay. And what I know that black women love is a real articulate nigga that don't work. They just talk good and fuck good. Okay. Now there have been other.
That's what I be seeing, yo. I be seeing a lot of that. Like I be seeing my cousins, they got mouthpieces. They can niggas ain't got shit. I seen a lot of my cousins. These niggas ain't got shit. Broke, no job, no nothing. They always got a bad chick that they're living with. And I see that a lot. Niggas ain't got shit to offer. Mouthpiece. Talk a woman out of panties. Talk your mama out of panties. I know some niggas that talk your mama out of panties. Ain't got shit to offer. Somehow they always got a girl with a house and a car. And I'm like, how the fuck?
Other black scholars that have done this in the past and that are successful today, like, let me get my reading glasses. Jeffrey Canada, who has a school in Harlem. Dr. Howard Fuller, who has a school in Milwaukee. Okay. Matter of fact, Jeffrey, go back to Jeffrey Canada. He got a couple schools, okay, charter schools. And also Kip. Okay, it's called Knowledge is Power Program, and it has co-leaders in various cities, numerous, and they are numerous black leaders. Okay, now I'm reading all this because I need to make sure that I'm backing this up to let y'all know that I don't want y'all to not donate when legitimate people come to y'all asking for funds to help, but they do it in a legal way, which means having a board, which means having a LLC, reporting taxes, putting people in place that can do it, getting government grants. He said he didn't want the government involved because he didn't want to answer to the government and things like that. But you have to. And when you have a charter school, you get a little bit more leniency. But instead, he pocketed all the money and can't manage the school as well as his own household. And that's the reason why, according to his ex-girlfriend, Chiffon, who he called Fishy Coochie, is living off of his mother's welfare benefits. And he's living off of y'all PayPal donations because y'all can no longer donate money because all his motherfucking accounts are frozen. What I'm saying.
Oh, we about to get into that next. We about to get into that next about his hoarding situation. That's the next video. I got you, Mr. Garrett.
Is that this could have been a really big thing had he would have not tried to make himself big like Diddy, all up in the video, all doing this. And now look at Diddy now, where he's at, fighting.
Oh, listen what she said.
PayPal donations because y'all can no longer donate money because all his motherfucking accounts are frozen. What I'm saying is that this could have been a really big thing had he would have not tried to make himself big like Diddy.
Right. His biggest mistake in all of this was he tried to make himself bigger than he made himself bigger than the vision he portrayed. That was the biggest red flag. The nigga made himself bigger than the vision he sold, the dream that he sold. Let me correct myself. That was his biggest mistake. Making him wanting to be bigger and making himself bigger than the dream he sold. The dream was about the kids, the next generation. A few years into it, it became all about Umar. I'm the biggest this. When he came in, it was all about the kids. We got to help our black kids. We got to help our black boys and black little girls. And, we got to do this for the kids. We got to do that for the kids. A few years into it, it was I'm the biggest this. I'm the biggest that. Me. Gimme. Me. Me, myself, and I. Gimme. That's the biggest red flag right there. That's when everybody should have known, wait, hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right. That's when everybody should have known, wait a minute. This nigga bugging. This nigga tripping. Something is not right with this situation. He is It's all about him. You notice that before this shit happened, it was, I'm the biggest this, I'm the biggest that. I'm building the school. I'm doing it. Nobody else building the school. It's my school. As soon as he ran into that jam, oh, family, they trying to do that to us. They're trying to take our school. Hold on, brother. Just a week ago, you was talking about it was your school. As soon as he ran into a jam, oh, they trying to take our school. Me. Gimme. Run into a jam. Oh, it's us and we and all of us. He started using those words. Fun fact, no one owns land in the U.S. You only lease by paying mortgages and land taxes. You must. Hold on, let me put my glasses on. My bad, only got one leg, so I gotta adjust it. All right, there we go. No one owns land in the U.S. You only lease by paying the mortgages and land taxes. The moment you don't, your ownership card gets revoked. Big facts.
All up in the video, all doing this. And now look at Diddy now, where he's at, fighting for his life, because instead of doing the right motherfucking thing, he's doing all the wrong things behind the scenes. Same shit, thinking with your dick and your nappy ass hair.
That's a fact. He did the same thing that he did, thinking with his dick and his nappy ass head.
I'm surprised y'all ain't stopped the shenanigans when the conscious stripper came out and told y'all that she had a son and she had met Dr. Umar on the road back in 2015. And instead of him helping her son, he helped her come. Then you got him co-signing Sukiyana because he loves hoes.
Hey, Rex, I appreciate $10, good brother. If anybody else want to hit the Cash App, PayPal is at the top of the chat. Y'all want to put something on that loud pack? A little something on that loud pack. We already got 10 on it. Hit the Cash App, hit the PayPal. But most importantly, I'd rather you hit that like button. But if you want to put a little something on the loud pack, you're free to do that.
Then he playing himself in movies, putting Madea like women on dresses and stuff like that. And then when you see the women come out to expose him, y'all don't believe that there's no way that Dr. Umar will fuck these ladies. Dr. Umar will fuck anything.
Yeah. She right. She right. First of all, first of all, he telling y'all who the fuck he is in the movie. He's telling you what he's doing in the movie. I don't know. The movie was supposed to be based on his life. And in the movie, he helped no little boys. Now, one little boy did he help. He fucking the shit out of their mothers and old ladies. Even old ladies. He fucking them young and old. He telling you who he is in his movie. That's what I don't get. How the fuck did that not ring any bells? Even the director told y'all he was trying to make it as close as possible to his movie. He wanted to exaggerate a lot of things, but he wanted to make the movie about himself. And in the movie, he fucking the shit out of everybody, mama, and old ladies. And he wasn't who throwing them the booty. It's crazy.
In my opinion, with a hole, including a motherfucking nigga. And he's been doing that for years. Whether you want to say it's physical fucking, but fucking somebody out of their money is the same issue.
That's
same goddamn thing. In the white community, this would be an issue of wire fraud, which
Right. That's a fact. That's a fact. If this was white folks, Umar would have been in jail 5, 6 years ago. He would have made it past 2 years. Once he fucked it, once he did the first joint with the college, they would start, all right, this nigga, something's wrong with this. Then he pushed the first day, bought with the PayPal and everything. All right, we need to call the FBI. As soon as he pushed that first date back and didn't open the school, oh, they vandalized and lock him up. Lock the audit immediately. We need an audit immediately. We need to start doing this. We need to start. And Lord Jamar, everybody came down on Lord Jamar. He was right. We need to vet these niggas. Anybody that come into the black community talking about they want to build this and they want to build that. First of all, we need to ask these niggas, what part of your money are you putting into it? Now, if somebody comes into the black community saying, look, I'm willing to put my money up to build this, I just need your help. And we actually see that they're putting their money into it in their actual time, we need to see this shit. Not a nigga standing in front of a fucking dilapidated building pretending like he's doing something. You can clearly see that he's not doing anything. Once we don't see results, yank him. We only get one time. We didn't have so many people come through here with the bullshit. There is no 3 strikes. You get 1, maybe 2, because you can't make a mistake in the beginning. 2 strikes, nah, you're out of here.
Feel they're going to come back and tap Dr. Umar Johnson here soon for this. And he's going to have a hard time defending all this because everything that he did was digital.
Right.
Yes. They're going to be able to track every donation, track every fucking tax report filing that you did. You're going to have to justify all the motherfucking money you've made. And then he's going to be out here trying to ask y'all for donations to help him fight a case because they're trying to take another black man down like they did Diddy. And the whole time it was their dick and their greed that took him down. But like I said,
Titty, I mean, she's right. It's like, nah, fuck with you. That wasn't a joke. But you know what just rung a bell in my head? What if these motherfuckers really were planted there? They said, we didn't unalive all our leaders, and any other leader will come to us. What if all of these motherfuckers were planted to make the black community distrust any real leader? Any other real leaders. Make us distrust all leaders. Think about it. It ain't too far-fetched. It might be a little reach, but I don't think it's too far of a reach. What if they placed this, especially him, what if they placed him there? Because the lady said she saw a folder with the big bold letters of FBI on it in Umar's desk. What if they put him there to make us distrust any up and coming? Listen to what I was just saying. We need to vet these niggas. We need to, and then it clicked, boom. What if that's what they want? I don't mean to get into conspiracies. I like a good conspiracy, but I don't mean to get into one right now. What if this was the whole plan? I mean, why would they allow this to go on so long? He's been reported so many times. Why would they allow this to go on so long? Then back to them titties. I mean, back to what she was saying.
Had he would have been white doing this, his ass would have been in jail a long time ago. But how long is it going to take y'all for y'all to wake up and see what this actually is? Did it have to take his daughter coming out here to tell y'all that he was a deadbeat and didn't take care of his kids, and then he blamed his vegan whole baby mama for having the baby and putting him on child support?
Right.
Or the fishy coochie ex-girlfriend who he asked to be his wife to take care of his mother because he needed a caretaker, because he needed to continue to get her benefits. That's how he was able to eat. And according to her, he eats cereal and peanut butter and jelly sandwiches all day, travels all the time to every motherfucking city by using his power and influence and all these interviews that he's doing to sell books and sell y'all hope, but I ain't get to help one black boy yet. And you mean to tell me this is the man that y'all wanted to donate money to? After everything that I fucking described in this video, verbatim, this is the black man that y'all wanted to educate y'all black sons?
Yeah. What she said. You can't put it no other better way. She ripped that nigga a new bungholio. All right, now let's get into this situation about his sister. My bad. Look, that's the joint I just got from my brother.
There, they fit in there nicely. They do not protrude past the end there. So these
got a little slappity pat from my little slappity pat, just a little something. Run up on Remy if you want to. I'm just watching that video to figure out how to clean it. Got a little 5-shot slappity pat. But let me get to this video. Where is it at? My son been watching shit. I don't know what the fuck he be watching on my shit. Where is it at? Where is it at? There it is.
All right, peace and love. Y'all back with another 8.
So this next video, Umar Johnson's. Oh, get your fucking nut ass up out of here, bro. Hold on, let me take that back, bro. Let me take that back, bro. Get your nut ass up out of here. Let me take that back. Yeah, you lose that. Man, I ain't forget. Dark One, I want to clarify this. Dark One, you not the boy that been coming at me and knee slap, are you? I want to make sure y'all not want the same person. Because I think you are. After knee slap, if you are, after knee slap and me just did a live about you last night, you show up in my chat acting like everything good. That's what I'm saying. Are you serious? Gotta take that wrench back, nigga. What? Show up in my chat. Are you fucking serious, nigga? You thought what you thought this was? We took the wrench back real quick. Hold on, let me take that back. I forgot to do that. Get the fuck out of here.
Update on Dr. Umar. So Dr. Umar posted on his Instagram page recently that.
Wait, so you not the dude that me and knee slapped with? Okay, I might. Nigga, what are you talking about? So you not the dude me and knee slap was arguing with did a live stream on last night. And hold on, you don't got a channel making videos about me? Maybe I got you confused. Maybe I got you confused. Yeah, I got you confused. My bad, Dark One. I thought you was somebody else. My bad. I thought you was somebody else. My bad. I ain't switch you. I thought you was somebody else, bro. Calm down. Because he's somebody else that we got you confused with. He said, bro, you switched up on me so quick. No, I got you confused with somebody else. My bad, my bad, my bad, my bad, my bad. I gave you your wrench back. Oh shit, my bad. I didn't mean to do that. Oh fuck, I hit the wrong button. Fuck, undo. Yeah, undo that. Oh shit, my bad. I didn't mean to do that. Fuck, you can't type in the chat. Fuck, fuck. Damn, my bad. Dark one, my bad, bro. I think I hit the wrong fucking button. My bad. I thought I just fixed it. Yeah, you said you need to keep your glasses on. You let me put my glasses back on. So, I'm fucking up right now. Hold on, Duck One. I gotta go to my joint. Let me go to my joint real quick. Hold on. Let me go to my joint real quick. And I'm gonna fix it. Hold on, let me fix it. My bad, bro. My bad. Wait, how you go? Wait, it's community, right? And you go to no dashboard. How do you oh wait, there you go. He's still in there. Yeah, my bad, bro. My bad. I'm gonna give your wrench back. I did. I'm giving it back. My bad, bro. My bad. I thought you was somebody else. My bad. My bad. My bad, bro. That's my fault. Put my glasses back on.
The elderly association and the police came out to his mother's house for another.
Go to Knee Slap channel. You'll see what I'm talking about. Some boy made a video on us, and I thought it was you, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I thought it was you. I thought y'all was the same person, and it's my bad, my mistake. Rim fucked up. I can admit when I'm fucked up. I fucked up. I thought it was you. The boy showed his face and everything. If you say it's not you, I believe you. I looked at your channel and it's not the channel. That's my fault. I fucked up. But it's some boy that made videos on me and Knee Slap talking all this shit, and I thought it was you. And I'm like, damn, Dark One. That's why I'm like, yo, what the fuck? But all right, my bad, bro. Let's get back to it. This video, it's his last live stream we did last night on Knee Slap. It's not the first bull we talking about. It's the second. But this video is talking about what happened with Umar's sister calling the cops for his mother on a wellness check.
Wellness check today. So he wrote on his Instagram, he said, the day the police and the elderly association came to my. So he wrote, all right, peace and love.
Put your glasses back on, Benny. Now that was the 7. Snake eyes.
Y'all back with another ape update on Dr. Umar. So Dr. Umar posted on his Instagram page recently that the elderly association and the police came out to his mother's house for another wellness check today. So he wrote on his Instagram, he said, the day the police and the elderly association came to my mother's home for another wellness check, the third wellness check in 4 weeks.
The
I'm rather
2-hour
certain
one.
that my eldest sisters and possibly.
Okay, hold on real quick. It's the 2-hour one, and the bull that I thought you was is the guy with the scully on with the spider on his hat. That's what I thought you was. The dark skinned bull with the ashy ass lips and mustache.
The relatives are working with my other that the elderly association and the police came out to his mother's house for another wellness check today. So he wrote on his Instagram, he said, the day the police and the elderly association came to my mother's home for another wellness check, the third wellness check in 4 weeks. I'm rather certain that my eldest sisters and possibly the relatives are working with my detractors to have my mother and possibly. All right, peace and love. Y'all back with another ape update on Dr. Umar. So Dr. Umar posted on his Instagram page recently that the elderly association and the police came out to his mother's house for another wellness check today. So he wrote on his Instagram, he said, the day the police and the elderly association came to my mother's home for another wellness check, the third wellness check in 4 weeks. I'm rather certain that my eldest sisters and possibly the relatives are working with my detractors to have my mother removed from my care. My mother has 7 children, and not one of them have ever contacted me to help care for her in these 7.5 years, only coming by to cause strife and constantly making frivolous complaints against me to try to have her removed from my care. This is unfortunate, and painful. The extent in envy and hate will poses some persons to undermine the elderly just to spite one person who cares enough to take care of them and pray. And he says, pray for Ifa Tunde. So yeah, he just said the police came out to the house.
He doing it again. How many times are you going to run this same play? I believe my sister's working with the detractors, and how many times are you going to run this same play? When you fell behind on your bills, oh, it's the haters in the government and throat goat, your mother. Oh, it's your actual siblings doing this. Oh, is my siblings working with my haters? It's the same play every single time. Somebody broke into the vandalism. Oh, it's the haters and the kids in the neighborhood. Is that he just attaches his detractors to everything, bro? That's how you know he's full of shit. He could stub his toe tomorrow on his fucking coffee table. The detractors broke into my house and put the coffee table, moved it over to the left. So when I woke up this morning, I stubbed my toe, trip and fall on the sidewalk. Oh, the government and my detractors lifted the curve up an extra inch and a half so I could trip over it. Y'all get what I mean? It's the same excuse every single time. Same thing with Young Farrell. We saw this with Young Farrell. Lost his money. It's my baby mama. Got robbed. My baby mama. Lost his car. My baby mama. It's the same exact thing. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It's fucking ridiculous. He said, I might need to change up my name because, bro, getting me in trouble. But I'm bad. Skip through the part. No, man, like I said, bro, it was my fault. I made the mistake, bro, and I take full responsibility for that, bro. I super apologize. If it's not you, I super apologize. I take full responsibility. It's my fault. I will inform me, Slap, that it's not you. No, the matter of fact, we realized that when the bull popped up and it wasn't your name. I actually realized that. I forgot that part. I was half asleep last night towards the end when he popped up. He said, "Rim, I was so confused." I was. Yeah, me too. But y'all get what I'm. Put a one in the chat if you get what I'm saying about Umar. When the conscious stripper came out. Oh, she working with my detractors to try to destroy me. When the throat goat came out, oh, she working with my detractors to try to destroy me. When he owed money towards the building, oh, the haters and my detractors are working with the such and such to destroy me. He went on the radio. Oh, the throat goat, my detractors in the state government are all conspiring to sabotage me. Now his siblings are calling the cops to check on their mother. Oh, my siblings are working with my detractors and haters to sabotage me. Bruh. Same thing with family. Got took mushrooms in front of our fucking faces and put bag up like this in front of the camera. When he really came down off his high and realized what he did, my baby mamas drugged me. When he lost his car, my baby mamas had something to do with it. When he lost his money, my baby mama stole my money. When he lost his house, my baby mamas and Rick Ross did a little dirt. It's always the same shit with these dudes. Yeah, I don't understand it either, man. It's fucking ridiculous. It's always the same shit.
House with the elderly association because people are concerned, and mainly the family, his siblings are concerned about the care of their mother being in that home because a lot of this stuff that's being put out there on the internet as well. And I'm sure they probably know what's really going on.
But the crazy thing about it is, the lady even said, hold on for a second. Dude, your diaper saggy. You need to change your diapers, little stinky butt. Your diaper saggy. But what was I saying? I forgot what the hell I was saying. They made me lose my train of thought, y'all.
The care of their mother.
Oh yeah, the throat goat lady. She said that he will not allow his brothers and his siblings to see their mother. He wouldn't even let her mother see her. And her mother died, never seeing her daughter again before she died. And then he had a nerve to speak at her funeral. So then when they hear what's going on from someone that actually been in the house, of course they're gonna, you know what, I'm just checking my mother. First of all, I wish my brothers would. My brother would, or my sister would. Somebody got to fight me. Somebody gonna hear that. I don't give a fuck what you talking about. Somebody gonna hear that. Click clack. I don't know what you're talking about. Let somebody not let me hold my mom hostage. This is all you gonna hear. Let me in that motherfucking house. Well, I'm gonna bust one in your ass, no diddy. I don't know about y'all. Let one of my motherfucking siblings not let me see my mother for sex. The first time he tried to tell me, oh no, bro, don't answer the door. You can't come in the house. What, motherfucker? Move out the way before you lose a leg. And I love my brother to death. And I love my brother to death. But let my motherfucking know you got the game fucked up. You got the game all fucked up. You heard? Right. You even, like Nisla said, these bitches hurt, cuz. These bitches hurt. Let my brother. I taught you how to fight, nigga. And my brother's bigger than me. Don't get me wrong. He ain't no slouch. He be a tough one. Tough egg to crack. But for my mama, these bitches hurt, cuz. These bitches hurt. Somebody gonna sleep. It's either me or you. Somebody gonna sleep. These bitches hurt, cuz. I wish the fuck. Umar must be the biggest out of all. I don't give a fuck how big he is. These bitches hurt.
Being in that home because a lot of this stuff that's being put out there on the internet as well. And I'm sure they probably know what's really going on. And it's been said that Umar is in there living off his mother's, you know, uh, her social security and her food stamps and things of that nature. and I don't understand. But we gonna double back and go to his ex, who was actually one of the ones that he allowed in his mother home to take care and take care of his mother. You know, at the time she was dealing with Umar, basically said, come in and care for my mother, make sure her bottom is changed, make sure, her sores and stuff is getting taken care of. So I wanted to double back and get into that. Matter of fact, let me reshare this. And she also said in the interview, the exclusive interview we did with her is on the channel. If you go to the live tab, you will see the whole interview. She said that she did call wellness check on Umar's mother's home because the care that the lack of care, I guess I should say, that she's suffering from in that home. So I wanted to double back and get into this. Make sure y'all smash that like button. Let's go ahead. Continue.
Watch what she
What's good?
said.
What's good? I'm gonna try to keep my Taurus together and get through this because I really.
Right, I'm not trying to be tough, but for my mama, this is my mama. Like, I ain't trying to be a tough guy. Like, same thing me Slap said last night. I don't want people to think I'm trying to be a tough guy. I don't want that. I just let niggas know that, I do get busy. Well, I used to. And I don't want that side to come out of me on the internet. Like, I don't want that. I've been a peaceful guy for years. I got a couple good ones left in me. I got one for my son when he get older and get to try to bucking up on me. I give him a little boop boop, put him down real quick, let him know I'm still big DJ. And a couple left for my daughter's boyfriends. And a couple left for my daughter's boyfriends when they get older. A few left in the tank before I sit down for good. And that's what they for. Motherfuckers is bringing that side out. I don't want to jump back to that. Like, I know I don't think I'm tough because I got a teardrop. I mean, I was in the, man. I ain't gonna incriminate myself, but I don't want people to think that I'm some type of tough guy. I'm a peaceful dude. I would rather resolve it. And if it comes down to violence, I would rather fight you. Where I come from, we fight before we take it that far. And if we do take it that far, it's because you forced it. But I'd rather talk like grown man, but you ain't gonna make me look like no bitch. That's when you draw the line. I'm still a man, I still have pride. But I would rather talk it out. And if we don't like each other, fine. You stay on your side, I stay on mine. I don't want people to think that I think that I'm a tough guy. I never thought that. And I don't think I could beat everybody. I'm just confident in my skill. But I don't think I can beat everybody. Shit, I got uncles that, my uncle, his fist is like, it's like this. It's like, he don't got fucking fists. He got mitts. We call them mitts. Yo, I seen him punch a hole in a tap. The dude was sitting on the curb. They called me and my uncle, his younger brother, up there. They was like, yo, your brother up here tripping. Come get him. So he grabs me. We go up there. It's this dude sitting on the curb holding his head. And he like, let me see. And he had this fucking big ass dent, like gash in the top of his head. And me and my uncle was like, holy shit. What did he hit you with? He was like, he punched me. I seen him jab somebody and knock out their teeth. I don't think I can beat everybody. I got people in my family that I think twice about it. So You know, I don't want people to think that I'm tough or can beat anybody. It's just that when you get me into my street mode, you know, and if you do get me into that mode, you deserve it. I try my hardest to stay away from it. That's all I'm saying. See, I've never been a fighter. Oh, I've been a fighter my whole life. I got little brothers and little sisters. And my little brother talked so much shit. He was smaller back then. Now he's a big quiet dude that now my brother, on the other hand, he'll fight you. And he can fight, but he ain't got the patience. That's all I'm saying. He ain't got the patience. He just came home from gun charges, blowing somebody's car up or some shit. Motherfucker, I don't know where he get this crazy shit from. He ain't get it from me. I mean, I did some crazy shit. This motherfucker take it to the extreme. Leave that nigga alone. Yeah, but you know that's how I feel. I have if I fight, if I get into it, I have no choice but if I know Pharaoh. You know what I mean? I challenge him to. People think I try like I street fight him. You don't want to street fight me because all rules go. I'm gonna fuck you up in the street. I'm very good. You ever see Baki? The one dude that knew how to use all the elements around him? That's me. But I challenged him to a ring fight, a controlled fight, because I know with street fight he'll be way out of his element, especially with me. But I'm just confident in my skill. I don't think I'm tough. There are people out there that will kick my ass. I'm just confident in my skill. That's it. That's it. I don't think I'm tough. I don't think I'm tougher than everybody neither. With Fifth Element, I know for a fact I will beat the living shit out of you. You are soft. Very soft. Too soft. Yeah, you wouldn't survive in my neighborhood. We would bully. They would bully. In my neighborhood where I grew up, they would bully. You wouldn't. You'd be a punk out there. Especially after the shit we heard you say last night. No. Let's get back into this. I don't want to get back. I don't know how the fuck I got into this. Let's get back into this.
She also said in the interview that the exclusive interview we did with her is on the channel. If you go to the live tab, you will see the whole interview. She said that she did call wellness check on Umar's mother's home because the care that the lack of care, I guess I should say, that she's suffering from in that home. So I wanted to double back and get into this. Make sure y'all smash that like button. Let's go ahead. Continue.
What's good? What's good? I'm gonna try to keep my Taurus together and get through this because I really want to crash out, but I'm not gonna do that. Let me start here because this will help. There are people that are saying, "Oh, she shouldn't have spoke on his mother." Umar is one of 7 children. I had permission. I was encouraged to speak about his mother. Now, he told y'all 7.5 years, that's a damn near a decade. These children have not been able to have good access to their mother. She hasn't been able to love on her children. Almost a decade. Her mother passed away, not being able to see her own child. Yep, his grandmother was over there knocking on the door trying to see her child. Passed away and it never happened. So, y'all should hear the story of the funeral situation. So, let's keep going. They sent people to check on their mother. They went over to check on their mother. This asshole doesn't answer the door. But he tells y'all it's only
Bro, I would have broke the fucking door down, bro. Like I said, I wish the fuck my brother would open the goddamn door. Oh, look here, bro. I love you to death. I raised you. Both of y'all. Him and my little sister. I love y'all to death. I raised you. Changed the diapers and everything. But if you don't open this goddamn door, somebody about finna lose something tonight. It's like, nah, I wouldn't do that to my brother and sister. But somebody get deep, somebody get knees. Somebody get knees. And if I got now with my little brother, yeah, I would have to go there. Like I would definitely have to go there like this. I would definitely with him, yeah, I definitely. With my little sister, she like to fight too. Love to fight. These bitches hurt though. You gonna open this goddamn door and let me see my motherfucking mother. What's worse? Hold on, let me put my glasses on because I really well. Let me put my glasses on. Granny Toonday can't even see Mama Toonday. Right? I think people are here the wrong people, fame and money, because this type of people make us look bad. That's a fact. That's exactly what that ties into what I was just saying. I think these motherfuckers were purposely put there because we're waking up. There's a lot of black people that woke up in the past decade, maybe more, past 3 decades. A lot of black, since the Black Panthers, since the 70s and up, a lot of black people that start seeing shit and start, waking up. But they can't just kill or unalive all the leaders. They need to do something other than that because you can't just keep unaliving the leaders. Once they unalive the president, Malcolm X, and Martin Luther King, all in that same time period, they was like, "Oh wait, we fucked up. We fucked up. We wiped them. We wiped out the leaders. We got them." But there's going to be more to rise. Let's make sure they come from us. And the best way to do it, listen. It's like what they did with the gangs and stuff. They said they would drop guns in Chicago, or that's how Chicago, everybody got a gun. If you think about it, all these, I be seeing little kids with choppers, and I'm like, how are these? You know how much that shit costs out here? How are these kids getting these guns so easy? They got them in abundance out there because they said there's videos of Klan members saying we dropped the guns off in the alleyway and call gang leaders and tell them on rival sides, both sides, and call the gang leaders and be like, yo, there's a crate full of guns in this alleyway. Like, you ever watch Chicago? I be seeing these little motherfuckers with lasers and switches. And I'm like, how does a 12-year-old got a switch with a laser on? This is a fucking $1,000 gun, not AK-47s and ARs. And I seen one boy had a fucking rocket launcher. I'm like, fuck. These guns are expensive, very expensive, especially out here where I'm at. And I'm looking at Chicago like, how the fuck are they getting these guns? So you think they wouldn't do that with the leaders? Damn, I might have said something that might got made me a target. Fuck. Shit. Damn, Remy, you talk too much. Fuck it. It's for the community. Do you think that they wouldn't do? They gave. Listen, even Tupac said it. Give them guns. Step back. Watch them kill each other. Now we got people that are conscious, right? It's the same concept. Step back. Give them leaders and watch them divide. Watch them turn away from it. Even though I said something that might just got me, I'm small. I'm a small channel. But when I get bigger, definitely going to say this. Somebody clip this. Man's it. Rewind this shit and clip it for me. This little section that I'm saying right here. Man's it. I need you to do this for me. They put guns in certain neighborhoods and called the gang leaders and told them, look, there's a crate of guns in this alley. Then called his rival leaders, the rivals, his ops, or whatever you want to call them, his oppositions, or his rival, his enemy. Put guns in this other alley and call them. Say, look, there's guns in this alley. Go get them. Step back, watch them more. You think that they didn't do that with the leaders? After they took out the real leaders, you think that that's not possible? That they said, these motherfuckers are getting conscious. We already got the gangbangers. We already set them up to destroy each other. What about these conscious motherfuckers? The dude said it. We unalived our leaders. I'm not sure if it was Lyndon B. Johnson or Larry Hoover. I gotta look. I gotta go back and find out which one said that. But they definitely said we unalived their leaders. The next leader. So now, from now on, the next leader comes from us. And what do you think that leader that comes from them is going to do? What has Umar done? He divided us. He had one half of the community saying, snow bunnies never, and following his rhetoric. And he had the other half saying, nigga, you tripping. Same thing with young Pharaoh. Same thing with Polite. And he knew too much without no real education. These motherfuckers knew too much. Now, come out of nowhere. I think I just made myself a target. But fuck it. People need to hear it. Manzit, I need you to clip that and send it to me, please.
It's been 2 times. It's been more than 2 times. And he's never opened the door. This woman is not in a good situation. So let's keep going. They sent people to check on their mother. They went over to check on their mother. This asshole doesn't answer.
Mrs. Witchy, I get what you're saying, but he don't need to be that big. He don't need to be that big. They can send a bunch of them. They don't need to have one big leader like Malcolm X and Martin Luther King. They just need a bunch of them. To be a certain level. If you can get a bunch of them to where Umar level and where Pharaoh level and Light level was, you could reach a lot of people. Think about it. They don't need one. They just need maybe 5, 10, 20 tops. All of them to reach a certain level. With the internet, they can reach a lot of people and divide them.
The door. But he tells y'all it's only been 2 times. It's been more than 2 times. And he's never opened the door. This woman is not in a good situation. This ain't like, oh, I told where his mama used to work and how much money. No, this isn't that. This is not that. She's in a bad situation. And here's the other thing, because of his hoarding, the door to her ramp, she's in a wheelchair, the door to her ramp is blocked with shit. And that shit ain't just being moved out of the way every time they gotta leave the house. The one entry is so narrow.
Listen to what she's saying, Mr. Judge. This is what I was talking about with the hoarding thing. And she's going to talk about it in the next video he played.
The door to her ramp, she's in a wheelchair, the mom's times. And he's never opened the door. This woman is not in a good situation. This ain't like, oh, I told where his mama used to work and how much money. No, this isn't that. This is not that. She's in a bad situation. And here's the other thing, because of his hoarding, the door to her ramp, she's in a wheelchair, the door to her ramp is blocked with shit. And that shit ain't just being moved out of the way every time they gotta leave the house. The one entry is so narrow, she can't fit out of that in a wheelchair. That's why she has a ramp. That's why she has a ramp. And so he's got a bad back. How the hell is he getting her in and out of the house? She's not leaving the house. He puts workers in.
That's crazy. That's fucking ridiculous, yo. Ooh, if I wish I know my brothers and sisters love the shit out of my mama. My little brother, he's a mama's boy. Even though he argued with my mama, he not letting nothing like that happen to him. I know for a fact. He not letting none of that shit happen to my mama. He's a mama's boy. I know for a fact that man would not let none of that happen to my mama.
In there, and then threatens them or fires them if they answer the door.
He would threaten and fire the workers, and that's why he kept having to alternate through his workers. And he needed her because they all kept not listening to him and open the door. As a worker, right? Doesn't matter if he lives there or not. If one of her children show up to the house and they can prove that they're her child, I'm not sure if I'm right about this, but by law, they would have to open the door, no matter what Umar said. You feel me? It doesn't matter what he said. Especially if the oldest child shows up and says, open the door, that's my, and they can prove that that's their mama, they got to open the door. I could be wrong, but I think that that's the case. Right? And she at the end of her road. I know my mama at the end of the road. I'm trying to give my mama everything that she missed out. You know, I'm trying to, if I ever, when my channel makes it big, I'm going straight to if I get a nice lump sum of money, just a nice lump sum, maybe a mil or two, 10 million. She's getting at least 2 of that. Because, you know, I got to start some businesses and reinvest that, make sure some money. But she's getting 2. Just to start off with. Take this. Just to start, let me flip the rest of that and, you know, do what I got to do. You know, I got to get a little bit, a little something. But a lot of that's going into businesses and something that's going to keep that money flowing. She's getting 2 of that. That's my goal. But to be doing what he doing, shit, something.
He told me not to answer the door for anyone. My assumption was that the family comes over with, scheduled visits. that ain't got nothing to do with me, right? If that's happening, they ain't got nothing to do with me. That's how they got that's that. But this is not what's been happening. This is not what's been happening. So they're not able to get that woman alone and be able to talk to her on whether or not she wants to stay there with the child that she refers to as the devil.
Damn.
That's right, Umar. You painting a picture like you and your mother have been. That woman refers to you as the devil. Ooh, you are your father's son. You are your father's son. Let me keep going. This is why I believe them. Because you took a man's wife and put it up on Instagram. No respect. Look at how you treat your daughter. No respect. No
No respect.
respect for my son, my daughter. That stuff that you put up on your Instagram. No respect.
You know what's crazy? If you watch Umar, right, he panders to black women, right? We see him pandering to black women. But if we look back at his actual relationships with black women, his physical and interactive relationships with black women, they've all been disrespectful. From the women that he deals with down all the way to his daughter. Yeah, the ones he don't know, black queens forever. Snow bunnies never. But the women that he do know, whenever you ever seen any type of respect for them. Don't worry, I'll wait. Even including his daughter. What respect have you seen for them? The women that he's dealt with. We've seen him how he deals with the women that he does not know. Black queens forever, snow bunnies never. Let's look at the women that he did deal with. He blamed them for whatever happened with his children. He disrespects them. He shits on them. He doxes them, threatens them. What respect have we seen with the women that he actually dealt with? What type of respect have we seen him display? Was it respect or disrespect? I want you to think hard on that. 29 people in the chat. Make sure y'all hitting that like button. I want y'all to think about that really hard and think back on all the times you've seen Umar actually interact with black women. Was it respect or disrespect? Not when he says black queens forever, snow bunnies never. That's when he's dealing with women that he does not know or interact with or hasn't interacted with. I want you to look at all the situations with the women that he did deal with and interact with. Was it respect or disrespect? Somebody clip what I just said too. I need y'all to clip that too. You can do it on YouTube. Clip it and send it to me, please. Yeah, yo, I gotta do something about this room. It's fucking me up. It's fucking my nose up. Yo, is it possible to not have allergies as a kid and then develop them as an adult? Because I feel like I develop out. My eyes get itchy. The nose gets stuffed. The back of my throat. You know, you gotta try to scratch it. And it seems like allergies. Is that possible? Because I didn't have no allergies as a kid. It is possible? Okay, then I think I developed allergies because my eyes be itchy, my nose be getting stuffed in this room. I something in this room. When I close the door, my nose gets stuffy. Especially if she lights, and when she lights her incense, oh my god, my nose, I can't breathe. I be like I jump out of my sleep because I can't breathe through my nose. Yep, depending, it does. He said, get a purifier. I have one. I have a bunch of them. I have one for each baby that I had. There's one right here. Hold on. I think it's still in. Oh no, I moved it. I got one in the other room. I'm about to start using it and put that Vicks in it because my eyes get itchy. I had to take Benadryl today at work. That's why I'm a little drowsy. I took it like towards the end of work because my nose and my eyes was itching. My nose was stuffed and my eyes was itching.
You have no respect for black women. You have no respect for black families. You talk that shit, you don't walk it. Let me tell you how terrible this is, y'all. So you can't see your mother, but then the fuck up that has her decides to get in a rental car and beg people that he's already stole millions from. I know the number they got circulating now, I'm quite sure it's higher than that. Millions from, and you ask them to help you out, begging for money. Not only in your name, but in her name also. The house that you stay in,
Yo,
that's not your house.
that's fucking evil. That's fucking evil. You beg for millions in your mother name, knowing that you keeping her money too, and got her laying in shitty diapers. Yo, that's pure evil. You can't get no more evil than that. There is not a religion or belief system that does not say honor your mother and your father. I don't know now. I could be wrong, but in my studies, I Pan Africanism, the Orishas, the Magavita, I can't pronounce it. The Indian culture, you know what I'm talking about with the Indians, deities, Buddha, Christianity, most Islam, Judaism, you name it. One of the main things is respect thy mother and father and honor their mother and father. All of them. There is not one that does not say that. I don't know about. I could be wrong, but in most of my studies, they all say it. There's not one that does not say that. Honor thy mother and father. So you got to be the most diabolical motherfucker on the planet to do what you're doing to your mother and then beg for money in her name. I need money to take care of her. When you're taking her money, yo, ruthless, evil, pure evil, pure evil. You can't get no more evil than that, bro. There's no more. You can't get more evil than that. That's purely diabolical. My bad, y'all. I'm trying to fight this and get my daughter picture on here on my keychain. My daughter picture on my keychain. I'm trying to put that on there. I ain't gonna lie. This is my work stuff. At work, I know y'all see my little DBZ and Naruto trinkets. At work, this is my motivation. I ain't gonna lie. I got a picture of my daughter. It's three pictures, and one picture she's holding a D, one picture she's holding an A, and another picture she's holding another D. So it says "Dad" across it, and she's smiling. I got that at my desk, and I got this on my keychain because at work, boy, I'd be ready to walk the fuck out, and I look at those pictures, and I'd be like, all right, this is what I'm doing it for. Like, I'll be ready to walk out sometimes. I'm not gonna lie, and then I look at those pictures, and I'm like, okay, this is what I'm doing it for. You know, you can get through this. You're not doing it for you. It's for them. If you fail, they fail. You gotta do it. So I put this on my keychain. So I back on my keychain. It fell off, so I put it back on my keychain because that it keeps me going at work, man. I look at that picture and then I look at my little. I'm like, all right, this is what I'm doing. And then I look at my phone screen because it has pictures of all my kids wearing my jerseys. So it makes me be like, yo, I almost walked out today because we got something in my job called a drop, and they tell you how many. I do packing and then I do picking, and they tell you how many things we got to pack, and the number was astronomical this morning. Yesterday, because of the holiday, we were this shit was crazy, and we had to work 13 hours, right? So you would think after that 13 hours, when you come in the next morning, they'll let it be easy. You'll let the drop be low. You'll let that drop number be low just to, and then as we wake up during the day, we came in and the drop was so high, I lost it for a second. Like I almost like this picture right here stopped me. Like I had to go in the bathroom in the beginning for 20 minutes to I almost walked out like I said, fuck this job. Like I almost did it. And then, I looked down as I was walking, my keys slapped my hip. And I got upset and I snatched the keys off me. And the first thing I saw was that picture. And I'm like, all right, let me go to the bathroom, sit down and recuperate, Because I'm already dragging myself in there in the morning. I'm like, when I woke up this morning, my body was so hurt. I'm lifting 60-pound crates all day. Like these crates are 60 pounds and up because it's medical supplies, these big vials and all types of fucking animal sperm and weird shit. Like, we find the weirdest shit there. Butt plug, butt thing, the anal probes for fucking cows and weird shit. But it's heavy. And we be having to pack all this shit in coolers, and the coolers be like 60 pounds, 70 pounds. So I'm lifting these motherfuckers all day. So my body, when I got up, I had to be lifted up, like, because I was so tired. And when I came in and saw that number, I almost walked the fuck out. And I saw that picture, and I went to my desk. I looked at my daughter's picture. I said, all right, this is what I'm doing it for. It's not for me. You're being selfish. If I didn't have those pictures, I'd probably walked up and slapped the shit out of every fucking manager in there. Motherfucker, what the fuck is wrong with you? I'm out. Fuck you. I'd have probably been doinking niggas. The fuck is wrong with you today? The hell is your problem? I probably been in there doinking niggas. But I looked at that picture and, it made me sit down and he said, bro, really pimping out. He said the devil's favorite son, Umar. But it gives us more way to take from people, right? You're not lying, but I do it for the wifey. Right, bro, long as you got a purpose, you know. People don't realize being alone sucks. I mean, if you got that motivation to do it for yourself, more power to you. But my motivation is always someone else. And I think it makes you stronger. It doesn't make you dependent. I mean, you can be dependent if you let it be, but it makes you stronger most of the time. Yeah, bro, I was so close. I had to go in the bathroom and just be like, you know what? Let me sit down and recuperate. A lot of the mornings when I wake up, I'm like, do I really give a fuck about this job? And then I look over at those pictures and I look over at them if they're with me. And be like, it's not for me, Dave. Rim is not for you. This money ain't for you. You know you don't get. You know damn well this check ain't for you. They pimp your ass out every day. They love you, but damn, should be crazy. You just started a assistant manager job and already want to leave. Right? You responsible. You responsible for everybody in that motherfucker. Wait, a cow butt plug? Wait a minute. Yeah, bro. Yeah. Yo, bro. It be having semen things, anal grease for I don't know what animal. And it's this long ass thing that they got and they shove it up a cow's ass and we pack those too. It's like a big ass syringe. Like it's like this fucking long, yo. It's like it's huge. It's like this long. I can't. I'm trying to get my fingers in there. It's huge. It's like. Hold on. Let me put the camera at me. It's like I'm trying to get my hands in there. It's like this fucking long, bro. And it's like a syringe, and they put up cow's ass. It's huge. And I'd be like, I feel bad for these fucking cows. We be packing a lot of them too. Yeah, they be on some freaky shit, right? And they got these long ass gloves that they use to go up there in animals. It's fucking weird. No, don't skip over that. Keep reading the chat, nigga. Right. He said, no, don't skip over that. Keep reading the chat, nigga. No, I am. Why they need anal? I don't fucking know. I don't know. I just be catching this shit and be like, anal. What? Oh, you know what? Pack of shit. They be and then it got these little jars of lube right behind it. These big ass jars of lube right behind it that you put the thing in. I don't know how the fuck they do it, but should be weird. He said this nigga Rim work at a sex shop. No, we sell veterinary supplies and pack them, and regular medical supplies too. It'd be regular medical supplies like we got rabies shots, we got vaccines for humans. It's a medical place, but it's animal and regular. So it'd be some weird shit where I'd be finding. So let me find out you making a 33rd vertebrae check. bro. I usually don't pay attention to what the fucking product is. I just throw it in there. But my coworkers come up to me like, bro, look, you straight. And you be looking at it, and I'm like, what? That's a anal what? And then when he showed me the long joint, I said, what the fuck? And then I read it. Usually, when you first work in there, you're not paying attention to what the fuck the products are. I don't look at the shit. I just throw it in the box and stack it like Tetris and do my thing and put it in there. Somebody came up to me one day and started showing me the shit, so I started paying attention to what the fuck I'm packing, and the shit be crazy. I'm gonna take some pictures. I'm gonna show y'all. Man, I'm gonna take some pictures tomorrow and I'm gonna show you. He said, I hope it ain't used, Remy. He said the tub of lube is, but bro, it be big ass jars of shit. Diabolical. He said, I'm fucking with you, G. But that is a pause on there. Right, bro. Diabolical, bro. Diabolical. Bro, I'm going to take some pictures and I'm going to show you and Max, all the people that in the chat that I talked to behind the scenes. I'm going to take some pictures tomorrow of what I'm talking about. And I'm going to show you. The shit is fucking diabolical. I feel so bad for these cows.
That's her house. You have control over her money. Where the fuck you fumbled it? Because you're terrible with money. And as soon as anybody gets in that fucking house, they're going to see that. You are not the person to be donating any funds to. I warned everybody. I did a video. I told y'all to stay away from this. Don't have your personal accounts sending money to this account and it's froze. Nobody listened. Because y'all think I'm scorned and bitter. I am relieved. I feel blessed that I knew once I got close to that man and seen what I seen that was not what God had for me. It couldn't have been. I've done too much good in my life for that to be the person for me. So that was never an option. Then you go and get a motherfucker that don't even know me to speak on what I decided to put out. And then call me a troll. What is that? A slut, a whore. She's on a troll tour. And I've seen this person on multiple platforms, on multiple pages, speaking on shit. You know what it is? You know what it is? I'm going to tell y'all what it is about this bitch. There are certain people that don't
Jaguar right.
Turning on the lights like me.
She's talking about Jaguar right because she's just like Umar. She took advantage of her mother, spending her mother's
Yeah, I didn't know Jaguar Wright was doing all that. I didn't know she was doing all that. Trip C's been trying to tell me she was. I just started listening. The motherfuckers be telling me something. I ain't listening to Manson about Umar. And I wasn't listening to Trip C's about Jaguar Wright. I need to start listening to my elders. For real. I need to start listening to my elders. For real.
Living off her mother's disability check, not even paying the bills. Now we didn't had Jag on our platform millions of times, her husband Goomba and all that. So y'all know, for y'all that been around for a long time, know how Jag was treating her mother, Miss Francis. R.I.P. to Miss Francis. And now Umar is kind of like in the same boat. You know what I'm saying? The family trying to get in there and see what's going on with their mother, and he's basically barricading the place, and preventing people from getting in there, preventing his family from getting in there, the police,
Why wouldn't you want your siblings seeing your mother other than you got something in that house that you're hiding? That's the only conclusion I come to. You're hiding something in that house, and we've seen parts of it. And when the people that been in and out the house all saying the same thing.
The elderly association, so no one can check on her. if he's there, he's definitely not going to answer that door. And that's what she said.
And
His
she
ex
can't.
said he doesn't answer the door when they go out there and check.
They
And
don't
she
want
can't answer
to
the
sow
door.
that seed of doubt. There are people that want you to stay in the fucking dark, and then they want to hold the flashlight. They want to be the person to gain clout.
Hey, we definitely gonna get into. I want to play this other
She might.
video from the interview we did with her
Now listen to what
about
she
the
said in
living
this interview.
conditions in there with Umar. His mother, the conditions he had, he basically has his mother living in. So I wanted to
Listen
get
to what
into
he
that.
said.
Make sure
What
y'all
she
hit that
said.
like button and let's continue. Let me turn this up because I think the volume is kind of down.
Yeah.
So did he introduce you to his mother when you got there, or
No, his
Shit, Max, I'm knocking her. She did what they say she did to her mother. I can't say she did or she didn't. But if she did, I can't fuck with that. But what I can say is all the shit that she said about the celebrities she's been talking about, that shit been true. She was saying shit about Diddy for years. Everybody thought she was crazy. Jay-Z too. He next. The young boy that was claiming that he was his son, DNA test came back. That's his son. That's his firstborn. He got a 15-year-old pregnant. If any of y'all know my story, y'all know I don't fuck with that. I'm in the same boat as him. Except my dad ain't a billionaire. Well, my dad did claim me though. He had to do all that. But he's still a sick person like Jay-Z. And I ain't ashamed to admit that. I'm not him.
mother, I mean, now mind you, I done been out there probably about maybe three more times. I went, back and forth. We were back and forth. We're still talking and texting every single day, even if it's this busy day. I'm getting an emoji or something, but we are still talking. I didn't get to the situation with his mother until December. Matter of fact, it was Christmas Eve. I went out there Christmas Eve. He came in from Atlanta. He was I think he was trying to talk to me about his mom that night, but he ended up talking to me. That had to been, that was 2025. So that was February. He didn't get around to it till February 2025.
okay?
Staying at
All
his
right.
place when you flew out to Philly, or you was in a hotel?
You heard him? Did you hear that question? He said, "Was you
Oh,
staying at
sorry.
was you staying at his place when you flew out to Philly?"
No, I was always at a room. I never seen the house.
Okay.
If I seen the house, we wouldn't have never ever linked up. Ever.
Right. Oh, so you ain't see the house till later, until y'all was already deep into it.
Right after we had already went through all the escapades and everything else, we
Right.
had after that we had linked up, and after we linked up and had the escapades, then when he talked to me, he said, hey, he called me. That was the phone call, one of the phone calls that was 3 hours. And then at the end of that phone call, he was telling me about how he was having problems with his mother. And by this time, I done watched it. I done talked to this man. I kind of know him, so I knew he wasn't on his game. Like
Right.
he was like slipping on a lot of stuff, snapping out on people. He just seemed stressed out. So I attributed that to him having issues with someone caring for his mother, and I wanted the school to get done. I'd asked him to go to a lot of things, and he was just like, I need help with this.
Right.
So I was like, okay, this is what it is. So he asked me to take he asked me if I wouldn't mind taking care of his mother.
And so you said You what? Hold on. Did he all?
That's crazy. A lady that you claim that you never spent more than 20 hours with, you asked to take care of your mother. Like, either way, it don't sound good. Because if you are telling the truth about only spending 20 hours on her, and she was a jump off, a throat goat, you don't care about your mother enough to that you would allow somebody that you consider a jump off, throat goat, that you only spend 20 hours with to take care of her. And if you're lying, that's even worse. You spent more time with her and you let somebody that wasn't an actual caregiver take care of your mother. No matter how you slice it, it's terrible. And I ain't trying to throw no shade on her.
Offer? First of all, was it a job offer, or
No,
was it just it wasn't a job offer?
no, we didn't even discuss. We were friends at, well, I thought, even though I seen things. Okay, so during when we were doing the escapades or whatever, there were things that I saw that were red flags, but I was just like, well, ain't no need of me putting all that energy in it. It just is what it is. It's kind of like if you meet somebody, you meet a chick and she ain't wifey, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She's yeah. So I didn't really pay attention to all of that. It didn't.
Oh shit, I get why they call their channel Night and Day. One dude dark skin, one dude light skin.
But I did still have a rapport with him. So when we got up to the situation with his mother,
That's like me and my little brother. They call us Night and Day. They say we're night and day. I'm dark and my brother's light skin.
Mm-hmm.
I had already had a rapport with him, and was invested in the movement. So I'm like, yeah, if that's what you need, hey, yeah, I got you. And that was a mistake. That was a mistake.
Why you say it was a mistake?
Bro, because when I got to that house, I was just like, everything. I think everything just came crumbling down. It's kind of like you've been having a relationship, or not like that relationship.
And I understand that. You ever be attracted to someone, right? And you think that person cool as shit. Y'all going out on dates, and everything good. They ask you to come chill at their house, and you get to their house, and the house is so fucked up it make you not want to fuck with that person no more. I've been there before. I ain't gonna lie. There was a couple people where I get to the crib, there's a roach sitting on the couch listening to a CD, listening to the motherfucking iPad. Like, yo, what's up, bro? Joe's apartment and shit. That all happened to niggas before. Every man in the chat, I know this happened to you before. You fucking with a chick, you like her a lot. You get to her house, and it's Joe's apartment. Now, all my niggas that's my age or older will remember what the movie Joe's Apartment was. Put one in the chat if you remember the movie Joe's Apartment.
Have to be careful with what I say, but not a relationship, but you're having a rapport with someone, and they they have been a certain way, and then you
get to the motherfucking crib, and there's a roach floating in the sink on a toy boat. Talking about that boss. How you doing, man? Another roach sitting on the couch, smoking a cigarette, listening to an iPod. I'm like, what's up, bro?
get up on them, it's like a mirage. I got up on them and I'm like, bro, your shit is all the way. This is a lot. Like this, you should have led with this shit because you know I have to get my mind.
Matt, that's the best name I ever heard him called. The Booger Sugar Bigfoot. We using that from here on out, Max. Just in case I forget, remind me tomorrow on my live or for any further future joints. Remember that, the Booger Sugar Bigfoot t-shirts. And for those of you who don't know, I hooked up with my uncle that got the t-shirt maker. I need to know. I need y'all to get in my comment section and let me know. Excuse me. If y'all gonna want them t-shirts, I need y'all to get in my comment section. If you're on the replay game, all that. Get in the comment section and just say, yo, Remy, I want a t-shirt. I'm doing them Ninja Turtle t-shirts that I was talking about. I'm doing a You Better Be Careful There, little buddy, little t-shirt. And shit, we might do the Booger Sugar Bigfoot t-shirt. Or if you got a idea for a t-shirt that you think I should do, that we do at this channel, diabolical, all that, put it in the chat or leave it in the comment section. We about to start selling them t-shirts
Together and really sit down and be like, and I said, well, I said I'm in it, you know, so this is what.
So you was ready to ride it out. So you,
you right. Return the slab. Oh, yeah. Hold on, let me write that down. Let me write that down. Hold on. Let me write that down in my notebook before we forget. Return the slab. Yo, that ought to be fire. Hold on, let me write. Hold on. Return the slab. Hold on, write it down in my notebook right now, man. Return the slab. Yo, put a one in the chat if you buy that t-shirt. Put a one in the chat if you'll buy that t-shirt. Cocaine and cookies t-shirt. Hold on, let me write that down too. Y'all will walk around with a cocaine and cookies t-shirt? Okay. And cookies. All right. So y'all, all right. I'm gonna hit him up tomorrow too. I'm gonna get Jaded to make that joint. But what if I put my face on the return the slab with me like this? With me like this. I keep the body on the joint and then put my face like this. Return the slab. With the you better be careful there, little buddy face. Or I could leave it regular. I just wrote it down. Oh, Lennon. Oh, that's why everybody in and out. Lennon is. I gotta.
was ready to ride it out, even though you seen
He's still in all my family.
How he was living. You was still ready to like be there and ride it out with him. Basically.
Well, I'm the type of person I don't.
What you talking about, Shadow? With me, the return the slab with me like this, or the regular one, or just the regular one? Return the slab. Yo, we definitely got it. Yo, I forgot about that
make
shit.
friends that drop.
Yeah.
So I looked at him like a friend. I've had girlfriends or male friends that been in tight spots, and I'd be like, bro, this ain't looking good, but we gonna get through it. And
Right.
this is kind of like how
Yeah,
I
with my
approach the
face, I'm gonna
situation.
get Jada to do
But I
it.
also
I'm gonna get Jada to
attributed
do it,
it
and
to him being
I'm gonna put the
busy.
idea up.
I don't even
Well, let me go
get
back
through
so everybody can hear the
all of
whole
that.
conversation. I'm gonna put the. I'm gonna get Jada to do it. I'm about to download the joint right now, and I'm gonna send it to Jada and be like, I'm gonna tell him to put my face on it, and then I'm gonna let y'all see the outcome, and then we'll go from there. And I'm gonna take it to my uncle, and we gonna make them T-shirts.
Was always at a room. I never seen the house.
Okay.
If I seen the house, we wouldn't have never ever linked up. Ever.
Right. Oh, so you ain't seen the house till later,
Right.
till you was already, till y'all was already deep into it.
Right after we had already went through all the escapades and everything else, we
Right.
had after that we had linked up, you know, and after we linked up and had the escapades, then
Hold on, let me show you something. I'm gonna do it like this, right? And then I'm gonna put my face like this on it, cause his head already cocked. Return the slab with me like this, and then put return the slab. Put return, and then the slab under it. That shit gonna be fire. That shit gonna be fire. All right, let's get back. Let's finish this video so I can go to bed. I got work in the morning. And Lennon is live, so
when he talked to me, he said, "Hey," he called me. That was the phone call, one of the phone calls that went
I'm dead serious.
And then at the end of that phone call, he
I'm
was telling me
dead
about
serious.
how
I'm about to hit my
he was
uncle up.
having problems with his mother. And by this time, I done watched it. I done talked to this man. I kind of know him, so I knew he wasn't on his game. Like he was like slipping on a lot of stuff, snapping out on people. He just seemed stressed out. So I attributed that to him having issues with someone caring for his mother, and I wanted the school to get done. I'd asked him to go to a lot of things, and you know, he was just like, "I need help with this."
Right.
So I was like, "Okay, this is what it is." So he asked me to take. He asked me if I wouldn't mind taking care of his mother.
And which, so you said you what? Hold on. Did he offer? First of all, was it a job offer, or was it just it wasn't a job offer?
No, we didn't even discuss. We were friends at. Well, I thought, even though I seen things. Okay, so during when we were doing the escapades or whatever, there were things that I saw that were red flags, but I was just like, well, you know, ain't no need of me putting all that energy in it. It just is what it is. It's kind of like if you meet somebody, you meet a chick and she ain't wifey, but you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I didn't really pay attention to all of that. It didn't, but I did still have a rapport with him. So when we got up to the situation with his mother, you know, I had already had a rapport with him, and you know, was invested in the movement. So I'm like, yeah, if that's what you need, hey, yeah, I got you. You know, and that was a mistake. That was a mistake.
Why you say it was a mistake?
Bro, because when I got to that house, I was just like,
watch what she said.
Everything, I think everything just came crumbling down. It's kind of like you've been having.
I'm gonna make a store
a relationship
on my channel
not
where you
like
can
that
buy
relationship. I have to be careful with what I say, but not a relationship, but you're having a rapport with someone, and they have been a certain way, and then you get up on them. It's like a mirage. I got up on them, and I'm like, bro, your shit is all the way. This is a lot. Like this, you should have led with this shit because you know I have to get my mind together and really sit down.
Oh, I know what Mac's talking about. Look at this. Hold on. I don't mean to interrupt this. I know what Mac's talking about. Booger Sugar Bigfoot. I know what Mac's talking about. Now look. Tell me this wouldn't be a fire. Oh, let me make this. Let me watch later. Tell me this wouldn't be a fire ass t-shirt. Hold on. Hold on. Right here. Somebody screenshot this for me right now. Hold on. I need y'all to screenshot for Max. Screenshot this for me right now. I got it in the perfect spot. Put it up full mass. And they say, Booger Sugar Bigfoot. I'll get Jade to put Umar face on that. Booger Sugar Bigfoot. Max, screenshot that for me right now. Send it to me. Booger Sugar Bigfoot. Fire. I'm going to get Trip Seeds to show me how to make the store on the page where you can order that shit. Or y'all can, I'm going to put my email up so y'all can email me personally to get the shirt. That, even though you want it quicker. Max, screenshot that and send it to me. That was at the perfect spot. That nigga said, return the slab or suffer my curse. Return the money. He said, I'm trying to remember those other ones. I know, me too. I'm trying to remember those other ones too. I know I got the you better be careful there, little buddy. But I think that would go better with the return the slab.
And be like, and I said, well, I said I'm in it, you know, so this is
So
what
you
the
was ready to ride it out. So you was
uh,
ready to ride it out, even though you seen like the conditions of how he was living. You was still ready to like be there and ride it out with him. Basically.
well, in some, I'm the type of person I don't make friends that drop them.
Yeah.
So I looked at him like a friend. I've had girlfriends or male friends that been in tight spots, and I'd be like, bro, this
Fuck them
good,
kids.
but
That's what he said. Fuck them kids.
we gonna get through it. And
Right.
this is kind of like how I approach the situation.
What he said was, the kids is up there. The kids is up there. We going up. The kids is up there. That's what he said. He said, "Oh God, return the slab is funny as fuck." Yeah, I'm gonna get that one. That's gonna be the first one. But with the kids, he said, "The kids is up there." That John, I gotta find that video. I gotta get slapped to let me find that video.
But I also attributed it to him being busy. I don't even know why I thought that mess.
Oh, so you thought?
What
Oh,
were the
you
conditions that turned you off though? Like when you
bro,
went into the house.
Yeah, this is crazy. This is where you explain the conditions of the crib, and I'm gonna pull up a video where Umar had that camera slip, and kind of the forward camera kind of caught the conditions of the house, and it was like trash and stuff everywhere. So
I'm
Look,
sorry,
here's one
not
right
bro.
here.
I just
oh, you good?
Red.
You good?
no, but
Go to house.
it was like the smell.
Mhm.
The first thing that would really got my stomach like and tied in a knot is when he was talking about when you come in and be quiet because I got my neighbors and stuff like that. His level of, and I'm paranoid, not paranoid, but I'm protective of my property and everything. This was on a whole nother level. Like he wanted me to enter the premises on a tone, and I respect it, you know. So I was like, okay. He didn't even come out to help me with the bags. Like he didn't come out to help me with the bags. He opened the door, he turned off the light, opened the door, and just was back into the house. So when I came into the house, I had to take everything in at once, and it was like it was a smell. It was a lot of stuff in the house. It was very narrow, and I was taken back. You know,
So there's like a lot of stuff like around, so you had to kind of like walk through a maze of like stuff that
he
was like
has like
piled
a
up.
trail. It's kind of like in that video. It's like a trail that you can follow.
He's a hoarder.
You said
Man,
everything
Order.
to
So
the yeah, yes, yeah. I don't. I ain't never seen nothing like that in my
but what?
life.
But
I
I'm just saying,
promise.
like hoarder and what though? Like what was in there when you walk?
Everything in this. You know how when they vandalized
God damn,
FDMG,
man.
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, without the dust on top of the stuff, that's. But I'm talking about it's all the way up. It's all the way stacked up to the ceiling.
You said everything is stacked up to the ceiling and it's a path. So there's a path in the house and everything around it is stacked up to the ceiling. That's fucking crazy.
Now I
Over.
remember.
It's like
Damn.
Return the
overwhelming.
slab.
Now we remember when Umar had a camera slip. He did like a
Umar, return your mother or suffer my curse. Return your mother. Return your mother.
front.
Who's
You know,
up
you
with
know
that?
how he be live,
Yeah.
but the jaw was kind of facing frontward, and people kind of seen that camera slip,
Oh, I got it,
Yeah.
and
man.
people was kind of taken back of how it looked. Like it was
Yeah.
a lot of stuff. Like it was a lot of stuff piled up around.
It,
Now I want to show y'all that camera slip too. So this is when he had that camera slip.
There we go, right here.
Let me see if I can blow it up.
FDMG resumes at gmail.com.
Yeah,
FDMG
camera kind of
resumes
frontwards.
at gmail.com.
Hey,
FDMG resumes
hey, that's
at
all junk.
gmail.com
There's trash
is
all
what we're
around.
looking for.
There's junky all around.
My thing is y'all need to
You say y'all need to.
FDMG resumes
Yeah, that
at
joint crazy.
gmail.com. FDMG resumes at
Yeah, you see
gmail.com.
all that shit?
FDMG
All that
resumes
shit back there.
at
All that
gmail.com is what we're looking for.
trash on the floor. Yeah, that's the worst. So yeah, it's siblings is trying to get up in there because his mother, he got his mother living in that condition. Look, that's another close-up shot. Like
Look at where he got his. Oh my fucking god! You can zoom in on your YouTube. If you're on your phone, you can zoom in and oh my god! Hold on. This is what he got his mother living in. Look at it. Hold on. Shit. I need to get my green screen fixed. Oh shit. Hold on. Hold on. I forgot it's still live. Hold on. Hold up. I forgot to pause it. I forgot to pause it. Hold on. There we go. Look at the filth he got his mother living in. Look at the filth he got his mother living in. Oh my god. Look at that shit. Talk about he in the process of moving. Do you see any boxes? Do you see any boxes? Oh man, I need to fix my green screen. Do you see any boxes? Any boxes? Return the slab. That's just stuck in my head now. Rakib El Sham. I can't pronounce that, but Rakib, you know who I'm talking to. Peace and welcome. So are you sure that shit was in a abandoned building? Yeah, it was. That's fucking diabolical. It's fucking diabolical, yo. It's fucking diabolical. How could you? How could you? How could you? All right, now let me get to what this dude was saying. And then I'm getting on out of here. Let me get to what this dude was saying real quick. There's this one dude. I'm not playing the whole video because I do gotta go to bed. What time is it? Oh, it's 10:20. Oh, I might have to save that for tomorrow, y'all. Yeah, I'm gonna save that for tomorrow. I'm gonna save that for tomorrow, y'all. I'm sorry. It's 10:20. I gotta go to bed. I gotta go to bed. Matter of fact, I'll give y'all a little bit. Put one in the chat. Y'all want to get a little bit. Give y'all at least half of it. Oh, yeah, I'm going on 3 hours. Yeah, I gotta go to bed, y'all. I can't do it. I gotta go to bed. I'm sorry. I gotta go to bed. I gotta go to bed. But I'm gonna come back tomorrow with it. Come back tomorrow with it. Cause I gotta go to bed, y'all. I gotta go to bed for it. So shout out to the chat. Yeah, call it a night, right? Shout out to the chat. Shout out to everybody. Yeah. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to everybody that stopped by. Like I say, every live stream is y'all that way. I gotta get used to the wrong point because it's opposite. It's y'all who make this live lit. It ain't just me. Shout out to the chat. It's y'all who make this live lit. It's your one and only Brenda's baby, Remy, my aunt. You were just tuned into motherfucking Rim Rum TV. I'll see y'all when I see y'all. Until then, you better be careful there, little buddy.